Are you a fan of fast cars? I'm in the middle of tuning my Saab 9.3 Arc with Snailworks locally. It currently makes 410 wheel horsepower in front of a wheel drive piss missile. I don't even have a license. I have no clue what you just said. I'm not a car guy. I grew up with like with walking and biking and rollerblades. Yeah, roller skating was a thing. For me, cars have never really been a big thing. My dad actually drives for a living. He's a tow truck driver. And that's not anything to do with like a sports car or anything, but I think if he was in my life more, I might be more interested in cars, considering he does it all day, 24/7. And he's offered, you know, time and time again. He's like, yo, let me. When I was younger, he would say, hey, let me come by and.
Porsche after Separathon?
Buddy, I'm gonna buy a new pair of shoes at Walmart. Is what I'm gonna buy. Yeah, for me, cars have just never really been a thing. Like locally, I've been able to walk. I've been able to take bikes.
Let me translate. It's a damn near suicidal amount of power for a front-wheel drive car.
I see. You know what? Hey, people got hobbies, man. If you like it, keep it up, dude. I don't know if it's safe, but, you know, people like what they like, right? People like fancy watches, fancy cars. People like fancy shoes. People like, you know, Noxian battle passes for $40. Like, hey. I would say, it sounds cool, but I myself have never really been into cars. Not even racing games, you know? Just kind of nothing related to cars, honestly. I had a car shop, like a course on, you know, fixing cars and maintaining them and changing tires and all that stuff and your oil. I've done all that stuff, but it just never really resonated with me. My idea of a car for my life would be getting from point A to B. That's where I'm at. But hey, there's nothing wrong with liking nice cars. You know, there ain't nothing wrong with liking nice watches or any of that stuff, man. You know, people are passionate about everything on this earth. Cars, again, watches, like, you know, hey, I want a nice home. Oh, I want to live in a shack in the woods. Right? Like, everyone's very different. I'm fine with a beater. Yeah, most of the stuff I have anyways are beaters, so.
That's kind of what the Saab is for. It's far from a nice car. It's a four-door A to B car that I happen to have tuned to the moon.
Oh, I have no clue, man. I got no idea what any cars are. Whenever I'd take, like, Uber, when we'd go visit family, it's like, your Uber driver will be arriving in a Kia, this, and this, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm looking at the picture. I'm like, this shit, what the hell is this? So I'd sit there looking around for like fucking 5 minutes and the guy's parked right in front of me. Yeah, I'm not car savvy. That's certainly something I'm not, like, versed in the slightest. People like motorcycles. You know, hey, I'll say this: if I had to get a car, if I had to like a car, right?
Saab
like,
is the strange uncle that shows up for Thanksgiving dinner, says nothing, and leaves, but is still loved by the whole family.
Gotcha. Hey, it's family. I would, if I had to get a car, I'd like if I really had to get something. You know, I like my point A to B, but if I really had to choose something, I would get like a Hummer. I think that's what I'd want. I think a Hummer would be dope. Like, that's serious business. Thing's huge. Do not get a Hummer. I'm just saying. I don't know. They're pretty macho. They're pretty big. I'm not getting one. No, guys, all I'm saying is if I was forced at gunpoint to get something like that, it'd probably be a Hummer. He's done. Jesus. They don't have a lot of trunk space. I mean, they look like it's the opposite of macho. You don't think a giant tank of a vehicle driving down the road's not macho?
Nothing wrong with the Hummer. They even got electric ones now.
Yeah, guys, I'm just saying. If I was forced at gunpoint to be like, you got to get something you like, maybe, but
when you
not
get
really.
a second, look up the Marauder. It's a South African version of a Hummer.
I'll check it out. One sec. That looks pretty cool. I mean, that's literally like a military vehicle. To me, is that not just from the military? That's cool looking, yeah. Not that I would want to drive that down a road. You know, like, I'd rather be in some cardboard box on wooden wheels, you know, but that's cool looking. The Hummer is too... Okay, to be fair, I mean, this shit looks way more militaristic, though. This shit looks way more militaristic. This thing is insane looking. You're not that... Dude, you're not that guy. You're not that guy. Buddy, you're not that guy.
Instead of a Hummer, you better buy a G-Wagon.
Dude, everyone seems to want, fucking Teslas. Everyone wants Teslas. I don't want cars, I want a small bike. Yeah, I'd be inclined to use a bike too, to be honest. I don't mind. I did growing up. You know, I think at one point, my birthday gift was a bike, and I used that bike pretty much every day for stuff.
Hammer is pretty old. I mean, it is hard to find a good one nowadays, but I am sure you will definitely love the Ford Raptor or the Land Cruiser 300.
I would love a new pair of Walmart shoes to walk to my places.
The electric car brands I would look at. Tesla is the iPhone of cars, in a bad way.
That's kind of what it reminds me of a little bit.
I have a sports car, but I want a GF I can ride together XDD, when you know what I mean.
What? We've unlocked the car guys. Hey, you know what? I don't mind different talking of hobbies. Like, we typically don't talk about cars here or even think about cars, but you know what? It just shows that people like this shit. You know, they're passionate about their vehicles. That's cool. You know, hey, people like different things, man. Leave them alone. Unless it's anime. Anime's different. Wales, thank you, buddy. Motorcycle gang. You could be in one, but I know what you mean. The Audi RS6 MTM gang. I have no clue what you're saying. I'm actually very uninitiated when it comes to...
Car queers are a different breed. They're funny as hell to work with in a job environment.
Dude, thank God I played Alawi. Thank God I played Alawi, dude. This is just... Thank God I played Alawi. This is... Anything else this game would have been so fucking cringe. Okay, car folks, I'm curious now. Press 1 if you love your car and love cars. Or love cars but don't have a car. Press 1. I know you guys are in chat right now because we've been yapping. Okay. 1, yes, I'm aware. What are your thoughts on stickers or like wrapping your car? What are your thoughts on that? Yay or nay? It's kind of a divisive thing. You think it's cringe? It's not good. Depends on the car. I've seen a bunch. I've seen a bunch with, like, quite a few stickers all over them. There's a few anime wrap cars.
Depends on the context. If it's done well, it's nice. Otherwise, it's a trend-chasing thing.
Trend-chasing. It's a little... I've seen anime wraps with big titty women. I mean, alright.
You already know I'm gonna put my anime waifus all over my Mustang. It's not trend chasing, it's gauge.
What is she doing?
Get to work!
Hello, Uncle.
Feral Hog, yo, buddy. What is this game? I just gotta go split push, man. This is so cringe.
The Cumstang.
The Cumstang. Cumstang. They probably did have a few... we're not talking about that. Yeah, I mean, hey, you know, to each his own, but...
a Hummer fully covered with you, waifu, and femboy stickers.
People like that stuff. You know, hey, who are we to judge what someone likes and someone doesn't like? Right? I mean, we can have our own opinions on it. Like, yeah, I don't want to see... I don't want to see some big titty anime waifu car wraps, you know, when I'm outside walking. But, like, that's... I'm not phased by it. It's just kind of weird. You know what? I'll say this.
Hate everything in equal value.
You really? You know what? I'll say this. I respect the honesty of it. They know what they want, and they're very bold and proud about it. Right? They know what they want. I can respect that honesty. You know? If you're going to sit there and drive down a street, you know, dead-faced with, like, God forbid, something on your car that looks like that, again, I respect the honesty. If I had R, we win.
Don't agree with stickers. Unless you have kids. There is this family sticker I see on many of those typical family cars that one is decent. Now those custom plates are fun.
What about truck nuts? Would you guys ever have a giant pair of truck nuts hanging off the back of your vehicle? It's pretty masculine, no? That's like the Gravesmobile. You don't want truck nuts? Are you serious? How unpatriotic. Absolutely. What are they? Is it like a gimmick?
They aren't bold. They are simply shameless XD.
Hey, it's something.
No, because I'm already carrying one.
There you go, man. 2 big pairs. But what are they used for? Is it like a gimmick? It's got to be a gimmick, right?
I saw cars who had nice foiling and cars who just had too much random stickers and it looks trash.
Hey, it's subjective. Subjective.
There is a car, called the 0FS given RX7 from / tuned. It's 100% the look I'm going for with my 73 Nova I bought off of Facebook Marketplace.
Again, you're speaking gibberish. I have no idea what you're saying. You could be like Elon Musk naming his new kid. That's kind of what it sounds like. I've got no clue. I have no idea. It's gibberish to me. I don't know anything about cars. I actually don't, like, genuinely. But it's cool, though. You know, it is something that people love this shit and know a lot about it, because, like, you know, we've all got our interests, and people pursue those. Like, I could tell you about the dwarves. You tell me about cars, there you go. I'm sure cars are more, you know, useful, though, in life and knowing what they do. Just saying. I think we clear this guy in like 4 seconds. Man, I had to do it earlier. This game is completely winnable solely based off the fact that we're just going to split push. Like, they're going to have to answer us in a side lane. They'll have to. Like, this team is just pure trash, but we don't technically auto-lose, surprisingly. Like, the towers are actually even right now, and we're down 20 fucking kills. We're down every objective, like, still winnable.
I could link the video. It's a car from some kid in the early 2000s that has had such a wildly large reach from the early internet on car culture. You could bring it up to anyone in school in the late 90s / early 2000s and
this guy's so
know
fed.
the video even if they don't like cars.
Oh, this guy's so fucking fed. You know what? I've seen video. I don't know if it's the same person. I have seen videos of a guy on YouTube who actually he reviews cars, like new cars, old cars. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. I don't think you could ever get me to like cars. I think they would be some sort of like brainwashing for me to get to that point. It's cool content though. It's different. You know, I'm sure people even on YouTube do, like, Doug DeMuro? He just sits there, he's like, he's usually out in some lot, and he walks around the car, and he's like, this is my blah, 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 blah. It's got this. Is it that guy? I've seen people on YouTube actually, you know, I mean, there's tutorials everywhere on everything, but it's Doug? Okay. I've seen that stuff. It was cool. I know in high school we used to watch a ton of videos on different cars and whatnot for, like, tuning and, you know, this and that. Will it start videos? I'm gonna say this game is completely winnable.
You wanna bet? Jeremy Clarkson's review of the Porsche 928. Trigger warning for those who have dead loved ones.
What? What? Buddy, what? Is that like a... What? Wait, okay. We may be getting ahead of ourselves here. We gotta play League, good sir. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that. It's worse than anime. The car nerds are worse than the anime nerds? I don't think so. It's passion. Regardless, it's passion, man.
I'm 100% serious, this is something you could watch in queue.
One sec. How about that? Let's reconvene. Let's reconvene after this game. Let me focus a little bit on trying to win first. We'll reconvene after this game. I'm unironically not wanting to lose this game. I don't want them. I just want to get out of this elo. Let's reconvene after this. Like, we're unironically getting close to not losing.
BET.
Hey, 500 bits. Thank you, sir. Yeah. We'll talk after this game. This game is so cringe. This Jinx has no idea what an auto attack is. Oh, there you go. Okay. What am I supposed to do here?
Hey, she clicked on her screen, nice.
She pressed R. Yeah, this game is, like I said, it's crazily, like, it's winnable. It's 36-14, but we have more towers than them right now. Crazily enough, we have more towers than them. They're down on the, like, their inhib towers, and that's it. I don't want to lose this game. I really don't want to sit here and fucking negative 20 LP. Then we gotta keep playing and playing. Just get me out of the elo. Oh, it's so miserable.
Maybe a hull breaker wrangle?
Maybe after BC. Maybe right now, we'll see. Sterax might be better. Hullbreaker feels a bit of bait. I technically need to, like, 1v3. Or, like, 1v2. Which I can. Maybe. It's not gonna help if they get soul. It's just if we group as 5, we're not winning. Warwick is coming. Warwick is not here.
So close to plat. You got this, Captain. We believe in you.
Oh, I'm dead. No. I missed E. You know what I need? Cyrilda's Grudge. Nah, Cyrilda's. I can't even buy Cyrilda's. Never mind. Okay. Can't even go Cyrilda's fucking Grudge. Bro, bot lane is 4 and 20. They just hit 420.
Playing in low elo is like this, sadly, XD.
Oh, it is. You have to 1v9 most of your games to win in low elo. You do. Oh, he's so low. This is like your average low elo game where people look at this Jinx. buddy. Bro, this Malphite's typing like he's not complete dog shit. This guy's 3 and 10 doing nothing. What
champ would you play if you wanted to easily 1v9 in low elo?
GP. But playing GP 24/7 isn't really fun. I still want to win and have fun, not just straight up win.
So why not
that game was
mid and top so you get mid more often and in top you can still carry as GP?
Okay, guys, calm down with the 1-bits. Calm down with the 1-bits. Calm down. You can type in chat. You don't need to donate 1-bit. Calm down. Calm down. Top lane's boring. I don't like top lane.